Folks, hey, good morning. Welcome to Phoenix Business Exchange East End Edition. And you know what? Welcome to January. Hopefully everything's working well in your space and you're safe and you didn't have to drive anywhere overnight in this nice snowy evening or snowy nighttime. And I'm going to start us off with sharing a screen. But before I do that, I'm going to remind people, if you conducted business since November, December of 2025, send your stats in to Tony. The importance of that is it reflects in how the community is going and growing. All right, I'm going to share a screen right now, and we're going to go to the Phoenix website, pbx.ca. And now, as you're looking at that, member of the week is Kelly Harrigan. Kelly is a realtor, and she's in the Monday morning group, Bell's Corners group. You want to reach out to her, here's her card, and here is her video. You want to become a member? Click here. We have a bit of an air gap and 5 chapters you can visit. Monday morning, Bill's Corners, East End group here today, and a Thursday morning group, 8 to 9, all 8 to 9 Eastern Standard Time. We do have a Thursday afternoon one between 1 and 2 p.m., midday. These are all Zoom meetings. The after hours group is going to get moved to the end of the month. So January 6th is a misnomer. It's going to be, and you'll see it later on in the next bump. Uh, East End, we are meeting January 21st in person and online. So it'll be, you can either join them online or come on into the At Hive location. And that's at 1745 Courtwood and just south of the Queensway off of Maitland. First intersection southbound, turn left at the light, and then the next intersection, turn right, and just look for the sign. South End River Lounge, we are meeting in person January 29th at 7:30. And again, both Zoom and in person. Food's going to be happening in both locations, at Hive and at the River Lounge. Canada Growth Network. We're meeting at Mondays at 1 p.m. And next week we have a guest called Afan Chaudhry coming in. East Trade Winds is meeting on every Tuesday, 8 a.m. to 9 Eastern Standard Time. Facebook Live meditation class with Tony, 1:30, and it's every Friday. Tony's pretty consistent about that, even when it's the holidays. You just go in there and just get that, get into that Zen space. Speaking of Zen Space, a sound bathing event with Tony on the 21st. Basically, he's got a collection of sound bowls and other devices, and he'll cascade you in a cacophony of sound. That was hard to say considering it's early in the morning. Meanwhile, Penny Lee is going to make you move around and just kick those legs up. You'll be the can-can dancer of your life. Not quite. But Penny Lee gets you kind of liberated in your body, and she has different exercises. She does this both in Zoom and in person. Friends Friday potluck, January 9th. That's this coming Friday. You hungry? You got food? You want to share? You want to meet? Click here and go to Penny Lee's place. Not a Zoom event. QR directory of all members. So if you hear somebody talking today, they're talking about heating, they're talking about nutrition, they're talking about mortgages, they're talking about cleaning products, safety, accounting, tuning. Click here and you'll get the QR code. And why is that QR code really important? Well, the QR code directs people to finding the person they want to reach out to. So if you're looking for that, if Sam was here for brakes, for example, or changing your snow tires, which is a tad bit late, mind you, you get all the quick ways to connect with them that's most available. All right, and that's been used since in 2025. It's been used over 4,800 times. And that means people have clicked on those QR codes collectively. And that's part of your membership if you're a member at Phoenix. $4.9 million worth of business since 2016. And this in the last year, 2025, we're cumulatively shared $186,000 worth of business just between members. I'm going to stop share. And you know what? We're going to hear a great story from Mike Wazowski. Mike, over to you, sir.
Thank you, Bernie. You always build me up so much, and then I crash and burn. Happy New Year's, Happy New Year's, everybody. Blessings to everybody, and may your extraordinary success continue as you build to a purpose-driven future. And purpose-driven, that's quite the phrase. And also, I want to talk today about leadership in 2026 manifesto, love over fear. So, as we know, the world is changing faster than our playbooks, and leaders who will thrive towards 2026 are not those that control more, but those who care more, connect more, and lead with conviction. And so, this manifesto is a commitment to love over fear. And what we believe fear-based leadership is reaching its limits. Fear drives short-term thinking, burnout, silence, separation. We believe love-based leadership is the future because love builds trust, resilience, creativity, sustainable growth. Leadership in 2026 is not about having all the answers. It's about creating the conditions where people and ideas can thrive, especially in uncertainty. And there's a lot of uncertain times out there, as we all know, if we watch the news. Our commitments, well, we lead with values. We anchor decisions in purpose, not panic. And when conditions change, our values do not. We choose integrity over urgency and long-term impact over short-term reaction. Very important. And we value people first. We recognize that performance follows belonging. People are not resources to manage, but partners to empower, like we do at our Phoenix meetings. We build cultures of trust, safety, and care because humans do their best work when they feel that they are seen. How do we measure leadership? Not by certainty, but by character. And not by speed alone, but by sustainability. Not by control, but by trust. Not by fear-driven results, but by value-driven impacts. And our commitment to the future, as we now are in 2026, we commit to leading businesses, teams, and communities that reflect the world we want to build, not just the ones we react to. We choose love over fear, connection over isolation, courage over comfort, because the future does not need more anxious leaders. It needs brave, human, value-led leadership like the Phoenix members. In any area of your life that you wish to improve and rise in 2026, do the difficult. Thank you.
Mike, thank you so much. And since we're live on LinkedIn, there is the link. So you can put your contact details or updates you want to share on the LinkedIn page for Phoenix Business Exchange. Now we're going to swing around and talk to people going, hey, what's been going on in your last 3 weeks, 2 weeks, and any New Year's resolutions? I'm going to swing over and I'll start with Matt and then go to Susan Ebbs. Matt, if you're available, sir, go ahead.
Good morning, everybody. Matthew Ledard here with Arizona HVAC Services. It's been a crazy couple of weeks here, obviously with the holidays and everything, just trying to get everything fit in, still doing some work and all the family activities and everything like that. So been keeping busy with that. Kept a low profile, just stayed at home over the holidays. And we did shut down a little bit over Christmas through the office too. So for BAMS, well, Olivia, give you a little bit more about myself. Sorry, I apologize. It's been a while since I've done this. I guess we're your full service HVAC company here in the city of Ottawa, and we take care of everything from water heaters, furnaces, heat pumps, air conditioners, and all that kind of good stuff. So my ideal customer is somebody that's looking to improve their comfort and happy to help them do that kind of stuff. So if you know anybody, feel free to pass on my information. For BAMS, I met with Sam just before Christmas. Had him do a little work on my Toyota. I was changing my brakes myself, and while I was cleaning up the pins and whatnot and the calipers, I was on the very last brake, very last grind. I took it out of the grinder, and the rubber boot on the pin touched the grinder wheel and ended up scuffing the wheel, the boot. So I drove around all summer with it not working properly. And then with the winter coming and the salt on the roads and things, didn't want to get the salt in the pins and get everything rusted up. So I ended up rushing over to Sam, and he helped me out, took off the tire, changed the boot out and everything like that. So that was done. I don't think there was anything else at this time. And yeah, thank you so much.
Thanks, Matt. And if you know someone that runs a POS system, payment processing company, have them reach out to Penny Lee. We could utilize that company within the Phoenix family. Susan Ebbs and then Eric Sonego. Susan, over to you, ma'am.
Good morning, everyone, and Happy New Year. Susan Ebbs. I represent a company called Melaleuca.com, and we have all of your non-toxic cleaning needs. So our products are concentrated, and maybe you spilled some of that wine when you were celebrating for New Year's Eve. Wine is one of the worst things to get out of the carpet or the couch, so we could help with that with Solumel. It smells nice too. It can help with all your pet accidents also. So those are just a couple of the uses of our product. Let's see, BAMs. I didn't actually have any BAMs over the holidays, but I do have ongoing business with Wendy Chung and Penny Lee. And I look forward to having some BAMs with everyone. It's New Year, so we should reconnect. So Susan Ebbs with Melaleuca.com. Thank you.
Thank you, Susan. Next little promo is East Trade Winds. That is the Zoom link. More than welcome to come on in. It's free to attend. And Eric, and then we will go to Jacqueline. Go ahead, Eric.
Thank you, Bernie. Good morning. Happy New Year to everybody. Eric Sonego of CA Pros. We are located in 8 or 9 different offices throughout Canada. We're expanding in the Maritimes. We're expanding in BC. We are not expanding in Ontario because we already have 4 offices in Ontario. So, but we have people, and we have offices in the US as well. So we do American taxes, we do we do that kind of stuff. Over the past, I was trying to remember what happened in 2025, and I know that in 2025 we do business with Phoenix. We are kept alive by Susan McGarry, and we are a perennial customer of Airzone, for repair and for upkeep and all that kind of stuff. We are very happy with their system. If you can afford to put an air pump in your place, it will pay for itself within a short time. It is fantastic, and it keeps the heat even and the coolness even in the summertime. So I was really impressed. Everything about the firm is on the chat line. If you don't read chat lines, the phone number is 613-254-7310.
Eric, thank you so much. A nice quick promo is something from Carl Rogers Podcast Alliance Quarterly Meetup. It's on January 21st, next Wednesday, or in the upcoming Wednesday, I should say, not next, between 11 and 1 Eastern Standard Time, $47. Jacqueline and then Mike. Go ahead, Jacqueline.
Well, good morning, everyone. It was an absolutely beautiful day this morning at 5:01. I know I walked out the door. I lifted my shoulders. I took them back. I dropped them down. I did not put on a hat. I put on mittens. I took a step out in bare feet in the snow. I want you to think about that. Bare feet in the snow. Beautiful, beautiful space to breathe. And that's what I think my clients are busy doing. Many of them have gone off to a warmer climate. However, I am accessible by email, text, and phone because I do get those conversations after they're sitting at the beach. Jacqueline, can we talk about what we're going to do? We're thinking about selling the property and not sure what to do with the equity. Should we do the renovation first? Now think about it. They're at the beach having a conversation with me about that. Why don't we have a conversation when you get back home that we can do? Because when you're looking for strategies for your mortgage money, you need to contact your mortgage honey.
Jacqueline, thank you so much. And a nice quick promo. Actually, it's about Mike himself. And if you need someone to stand in for you, because Mike's going to be doing a piece on a stand-in component today, and reach out to him, and he will substitute and be your representative. He'll be kind of your almost twin-like look. Now that might be a bit hard if you happen to be a member of the opposite sex, but yeah, Mike will pretend. Mike, over to you, sir.
Hey, thank you. Yeah, as timing is, I am substituting today. I'm substituting from Sam Storis. His company is connectedcars.ca. Sam's down, if anybody's curious, he's down in New Zealand. Actually, he's doing a trip around New Zealand with his wife. And I'm not sure if family's involved or whatever, but they're away for a month. Anyway, Sam, as we all know, specializes in dash cameras and dash camera installations. A great device that can provide unbiased proof of who's responsible for accident, whether you're in the car or not. And I know this to be a fact because I owned a collision shop for 23 years, and sometimes people would get in an accident, and it's like, well, this is what happened, and the other person, well, that's what happened, and there's no real proof, and sometimes your claim can be in jeopardy. So having a dash cam can really help solidify, especially like something like deer hits. I've seen so many times where somebody's going down the road and Bambi jumps out the road quickly. So with reaction, you try to miss Bambi because who wants to kill Bambi? Now you're in the ditch. You hit a stone, you hit a small tree, you do some damage to the car, and then you phone the insurance company and say, "Well, I swerved because I didn't want to hit Bambi." Yeah, you have any proof of that? No. With a dash cam, you do. And your claim would be processed. Otherwise, it's in jeopardy. So dash cams are a great thing. And also, too, Sam's are really good at caring about his customers. And so he does, like oil jobs. And of course, we know tire changes, but right now that's not really the season for it. But brake inspections. And why I mentioned brake inspections is because if you go to a dealership, a high-end garage or what have you, and you need brakes and you're not sure what you're talking about, they can throw everything at it. And there's many, many parts to the brake system or what have you, and that can become stupid, not expensive, stupid expensive. And okay, well, you know what? I want to keep the car safe. So, the thing is, it's about trust. Are they going to do the job that they say that they're going to do for the high money that they're paying? Well, you know what? You bring it to Sam, you give him a few bucks, and he'll inspect your brakes. And he's really good at it. He's got a lot of experience, so he'll tell you, yeah, you know what, that estimate that you got is bang on, or yeah, no, you don't need this and you don't need that, and you can save some money here and there, which could save tons of money or what have you. So that's always a good referral too. If somebody's like, oh my God, I got to go to the mechanic. I hate the mechanic. I hate the mechanic as much as the dentist, and now it's going to cost me stupid money or what have you. Give them Sam's name, number, e-card, what have you, and tell Sam, and Sam would be glad to take a look at it. So again, as I said, this month he's gone. I'll be representative. When he comes back in February, dash cams, brake referrals are great, great referrals at Sam at Connected Cars. Thank you. And Mike here from We Care Focus, Distracted Driving. As everybody knows, I do a distracted driving program. It's geared to new drivers and about to be new drivers. And why? Well, you know what? Because they're inexperienced, and mainly I teach them the financial ramifications or the emotional consequences if they don't focus at the task at hand by causing an injury or death. But mainly I'm focusing on because people are like, yeah, that's never going to happen to me. But you know what does happen? Dents and scratches and stuff like that. So I also teach them about the financial ramifications. And believe me, when you think mechanics are expensive, go to a collision shop. Say I got a scratch down the side or whatever, and then puke when you see the estimate of how high that's going to be to put that in pre-accident condition. So, educating these new drivers, parents of new drivers that worry about their new drivers because they're inexperienced, about the financial ramifications, but it's a little bit more of an impact where they're like, you know what, we're going to slow down a little bit, or we're going to do this, or we're going to listen to a couple of tips that Mike said, apply it to our driving habits and mitigate the chances of causing an at-fault accident. And yeah, that's all about that. So, Mike from We Care Focus, Distracted Driving, and thanks.
Mike, thank you so much. And I just put in another post in there. If you know a coffee shop owner, have them reach out to Penny Lee. More than glad to have them in this space. And the other next quick promo is about Cat Herd. If you need to get your content promoted across the Phoenix social media bandwidth, get a hold of Kat. She'll take that information, send her the photo, the links, the dates and the times, all the relevant information, and she will broadcast for you. Mr. Tony, over to you.
Thank you very much, Bernie. Just a quick question there, Mike. Are you still doing your classes, or do you have any details if I have anybody coming up that might want to send their 16-year-old that just got their driver's license to your class?
I have thanks, Tony, for asking that question. I have a 45-page We Care focused resource guide, and it's chock full of everything. Every video you can think of that I've created in the past, all the stats, and the Ministry of Transportation, penalties, this, that. I mean, I get questions like, hey, my son is smoking marijuana getting into the car. Is that bad? You know what? It's all there. Everything is there. It's 45-page resource guide. And if you go on the We Care Focus Facebook page, you can see all the beautiful social media that's being done now for distracted driving. In there has many, many links to download the free guide. That's usually a $17.99 guide. That is free for the month of January. So if you know a new parent of a new driver, send them that. That is a gift that you will be giving them, believe me, because out of 45 pages, if they take one thing and apply it to their driving habits to improve their driving habits, we've succeeded.
Okay, and so if you have a link for that, we can maybe work that into the Phoenix site so that they could go right to your We Care Focus site. So if you have that link, that'd be wonderful. We can do that for you.
Yeah, I'll have my Bernie talk to your Bernie.
Okay. Okay, that's right. All right, awesome. Yeah, thanks a lot, Mike.
Thank you.
I just wanted to, just before I got into my thing, I still getting some requests for a meat person, somebody who can sell fish and steaks and that kind of thing. So if you know somebody that can that does that, let us know. We'd be happy to bring them on because we've it was Dave did quite a good job with that category, and we're still getting asked for it. So a photographer's another one, and of course a general contractor, which we've been looking for a bit because that'll help. Norm is he does the small job and the contractor does the big job, and they would both be very successful in going back and forth in that. Also want to add one more new service that Phoenix is going to be adding. I haven't yet had a chance to talk to Bernie because I just sort of got this epiphany last night. The QR codes that we have, like the one you see right in back of me here, we can turn this square into this. It's a round QR. This is really great for if you want to set up coasters. If you're sending out coasters to people, your QR is right in the coaster. Or if you want to put it on a T-shirt or something, and we could do a couple of them for you, and it's part of the membership. It doesn't cost anything. It's a free service. We wanted to add something, so we can do it in about 15 colors. We can put your logo right in the center. A lot of customization we can do. And one of the things I like about Susan, when she does these shows, the shows that she goes to, for Nepean Sportsplex or something, she has what we call a full page QR. So you could put this up in your booth, and it says whatever it is that you do. So this is one for my calendar of events that I usually put up. And this is one if a person wants to meditate, they just QR it, and it's right on their phone. And here's if somebody wants a tuning session. So again, we could do this for you. Just let us know. Give us some details. If it's something really customizable, I can meet with you on Zoom and we can design it in front of you and I can send it to you. No problem. Okay. So just thought we would let you know that if you're working on something, Phoenix is here to help you make your business look professional. All right. So Tony Jennings from Higher Self. I am here. I am the spirit guy of the group. I'm a medium and clairvoyant. And I'm getting more and more clients now abroad. I just signed up a new person in Pennsylvania. They have a very severe autoimmune disease, and nobody can help them. We are working on several different sound frequencies. We've had 2 sessions already, and they're showing one of the biggest improvements that he's seen in the last month. So it's been great. So if you know somebody that is just abroad, like we do this over Zoom, it could be anywhere in the world, and we can help to bring in that comfort, because we are electrical beings. Our bodies are fully electric, and it is governed by our mind, basically. So the idea is to get the mind out of the way so the body can do its thing. Our bodies are a self-healing machine, and most of the time we over heal or overdo things, and it kind of undermined what the body wants to do. Susan's probably going to touch on this in her presentation, that if you feed it good things and you just leave it alone, it will work. But when you think that you're a lost cause, there's no hope for me, then the body sort of feeds on that, and no matter what you're eating or doing, it's not going to create the same results. You got to have a good attitude. Like Susan, she's just an amazing. She's so positive all the time with it, and your body flourishes because of that. And so this is one of the things. So if you know somebody that's not feeling well, even if they're in another country, have them call me. All right, Tony Jennis from Higher Self. We are here to raise your spirits. Oh, by the way, I wanted to thank all those listeners that's been tracking our podcast shows over the last several years. We just hit 100,000 downloads over the holidays, and I'm just over the top happy. And I really thank Bernie for sort of guiding us to a medium that promotes our podcast, and it's really getting out there. We now have about 5,000 listeners loyal, and they watch us every day. We do about 700 downloads a day, which is really exciting for me. So it means there's 700 people that are listening to these frequencies every day, and it's going to improve their life. And so for me, that's very satisfying. So back to you, Bernie. Thank you.
You're welcome, Tony, and thank you. So what do? I connect people, and I try to find opportunities for people. Also involved with the East Trade Winds Canada Growth Network, which right now, if you're a new member of Phoenix, you can get the access to the CRM at the November Black Friday rate continuously. So that's the sidebar. Next week, I am speaking in Perth at a Fiddlehead's Bar and Grill. I've never been to the Fiddlehead's Bar and Grill. Helen Snell out of Smith Falls is running that event. So if you happen to be in Perth and you got nothing to do in the evening, come on out on a middle of the January weather. So I'm going to stop there, because you know what? We really want to hear from Susan McGarry, because Susan, she has a lovely voice and she's got some great stuff to talk about. Over to you, Susan.
Thanks so much, Bernie. Happy New Year, everybody. 2026. I walked some ponies on Saturday. They were rescues, and I'm thinking to myself, it was Tuesday, and I'm like, I'm still on Saturday. It's just the days are going by so quickly, I've noticed. And gosh, I think 2026 is going to go fast too. I just wanted to give a shout out to Matt. I got my heat pumps when you clean them with power washed. That's it. So something to keep in mind, every 2 years, if you have heat pumps, you may want to get them power washed. What a difference. Not that they weren't working great before, but they're working amazing now. So just regular maintenance is really important if you own heat pumps, just to make sure that they're working optimally. If you've never had them before, something to keep in mind. That being said, I'm going to get right to what I wanted to talk about today, and I'm going to show a quick little video. And it is about the immune system. Over the holidays, I couldn't believe how busy I was. I tried to take some time off, but I told a friend about a product called Synergy Defense. Very affordable. It helps with gas and bloating, gut health, and it's an immune booster. So Kat, told two friends, they told two friends, they told two friends, and before I knew it, everybody was buying the Synergy Defense. So I thought that would be a good one to touch on today, because we are that time of year where we want to keep that immune system strong. What I find personally, being on the Synergy and Complete every day, is that the flu might be going around at my sister's restaurant, and she just was on her back, like and her husband, the owners. And what I found is if I go into the restaurant, I might have something small, like I can feel the beginning. I'm not my 100% self, but guess what? I overcome it. I don't get it, is what I'm trying to say. I might feel like a little under the weather for like an hour or two, but then I'm back to my regular self. And it has a lot to do with this combination. So, Tony, were you able to load up the video, or did you want me to share? I have it ready.
Oh, what was it? It was Synergy. Hang on.
I've actually got it up. I'm just the
Oh,
only
do
thing
you?
I
Oh,
always,
okay.
yeah, the only thing I worry about is sound. Sometimes I have to find my little
Yeah,
sound.
Just share the sound before you share it. Yeah.
Okay, and where do I find that? Sharing the
Yeah,
sound.
before you go into sharing just come back out, and you have to click two little buttons before you go into share.
Okay, so
So if you press share, and then on the right hand side you'll see that there's three little boxes. You can click the first two it's on the right side. There's two little
share
things
sound.
that
There
share
it
this share sound, and there's two of them.
Okay, perfect.
Try that.
Okay, did you hear that? That?
Yep.
Hi, I'm Dr. Gary Knight, and I've been in private practice for over 20 years in the health and nutrition, and I've helped thousands of individuals become healthier in their lives. Many of my patients come to me and they ask me, how can I boost my immune system? And in part, they don't really even understand what the immune system is, but they want to become healthier. The immune system helps us fight germs. It's that simple. In our society, there are a lot of germs that will begin to affect our bodies, but if we're not in a position to fight those, we're in a position to lose that war. As our body fights off these germs, we become healthier, we become stronger. When my patients ask me the benefits of a strong immune system, it's really simple. When the immune system is strong, they feel strong. They feel mental clarity. They feel more energy. When their immune system is down, they feel miserable. They feel tired. They feel weak. When my patients come in and they want to feel better and they want to feel younger, we always start with the immune system. That is the core. That is the absolute building block to begin. That's the foundation. There are vital building blocks that we have to look at to see what really makes up and builds the immune system. When we're looking at the 5 basic building blocks of the immune system, first and foremost, we start with enzymes. There's a reason so many people out there are saying, eat raw foods, eat more raw vegetables, and that's because of the enzymes. These enzymes are the foundation principle to helping us to digest properly, to giving us better energy throughout our system. Number 2, probiotics and prebiotics. These collectively build up the army system to ward us off of things that want to invade the body. Most probiotics, by the time you pull them off the shelf, they're dead. They never make it to the stomach, and those that make it to the stomach are killed in the stomach and never make it to the colon, which is where we're trying to get to anyway. Why take something that's already dead and put it in your body? It's just not practical. And the colon is where we're trying to get to, because the colon is 70% of the immune system. If we don't get the probiotic to the colon, we can't build the immune system. It's that simple. So this is why most people don't receive any benefit by taking the average probiotic. They're just wasting their money. The answer is microencapsulated, live, plant-based probiotics that can make the journey, that can survive the stomach and arrive in the colon to set up that army to build your immune system. Number 3, antioxidants. Some of the best antioxidants are the Mediterranean antioxidants. These help us to fight off the things, these free radicals, if you've probably heard of that before, that want to damage DNA and other cells. Number 4, vitamins and minerals. We've all heard growing up from our mothers, take your vitamin, take your minerals. Guess what? I'm going to tell you the same thing. She was right. Take your vitamins and minerals, but don't use bulky pills. We see countless compressed vitamin tablets. Don't work. In fact, I had a patient of mine that used to work for a major city in their water treatment facility, and he told me, All of the different hard vitamins that came through that they had to use their front end loader, take and move to a different facility and bury with their names still stamped on them. And you know what that means? They were buying these vitamin tablets, consuming them, coming out the other end, flushing down the toilet, just like the money that they spent on the vitamin tablets to begin with. All of our vitamins need to be absorbed and used in the body. It needs to be a liquid. Some of the primary vitamins that we need to be aware of: A, B, C, D3, so important, and it needs to come from the right source, a plant source. Number 5, the colon. The number one immunological organ of the body is your colon. Greater than 70% of the immune system lies within the walls of your colon, and more than half of all cells that produce antibodies in our body are found within the bowel wall. It is the absolute foundation of your immune system. We must keep it regular. We must keep it healthy. We must keep it free of toxicity. And that's why you've got to stay regular. Predictive daily regularity. It's a must. When my patients come to me, they want the truth. They're looking for results. They're looking to me for the answer. So let me tell you what I recommend to my patients. Synergy Defense. 115,000 live plant enzymes that help to boost the immune system, that help with digestion. 2 billion microencapsulated probiotics that actually survive the journey, that make it into the colon. Synergy Defense has a clinically proven immune boost blend of Mediterranean plants that strengthen your body's microbiome levels, which helps to improve the immune system, all in a single capsule. Phenomenal. And this is why my patients are so impressed with the results of Synergy Defense. This next product I love, my patients love. Liquid Daily Complete. Vitamins, minerals, organics, fruits, vegetables, antioxidants, all of the things that we need to help boost the immune system in a liquid that works, that absorbs into the system, not the hard tablets that don't work. Synergy Defense and Daily Complete are all gluten-free, dairy-free, and grain-free, and 100% plant-based. Dr. Lynn of the Cleveland Clinic recommends that we focus on the Mediterranean style of eating, not just for nutrition, but to help build the immune system. One of my favorite things about this program is it's based upon the Mediterranean health principles. There are countless clinical studies identifying people in the Mediterranean living these long, healthy lives. Now we have the answer. Synergy Defense and Daily Complete are listed in one of the top medical reference directories called the Physician's Desk Reference. And both of these products are also listed in the Canadian Compendium medical book as well. This just adds to the credibility of this entire Mediterranean program. I love these products. The amazing thing is Liquid Daily Complete is just a simple ounce a day. I pull out of the refrigerator in the morning, an ounce, and I'm done. And the Synergy Defense is easy to use as well. It's just one capsule twice a day for the first 30 days, and then just a capsule a day after that. I love Liquid Daily Complete and Synergy Defense because they actually work. I see the results in my own life, and I see the results in my patients as well. Now you have the answer of how to boost your immune system, how to feel young again, how to get your life back. Now it's up to you to do something about it. Thanks for watching.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Gary Knight. By the way, he's not a paid spokesperson. He actually does use the products in his practice, and the president and CEO asked him to do the video for us. So that being said, I will be attending the boat and cottage show, February 17th, 18th, 19th, and 4 days. And I'm super excited. If people are interested in tickets, let me know. I think I can get you a discounted rate for those. And of course, I don't really need to say much more than what the video did. If there's any questions, I'll open it up.
When is the boat show? When are you going to be at that show?
17th of February, 18th, 19th, 20th, and 21st. Yes, Thursday to Sunday.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty excited because this year I'm going to be doing boat and cottage related packages as opposed to my big display. I'm learning to simplify it and make it more inviting and easy to, yeah. So it'll be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, good.
Yeah. And of course, just so you know, very affordable, $39.99 for a box and $49.99. If you had to buy each and every one of these vitamins individually, you'd be looking at $200, $300, $400. But for $50 to know that you're getting everything that you need. So if there's anyone that you know and care about that's out there that's complaining about immune system, gas, bloating, poor digestion, please have them reach out to me. I'm also a big advocate of giving away samples. So what I'll do is, if there is somebody that you know that is interested, I'll just cut out 4, their blister pack, and just mail them to them for them to try it for a couple of days. See, because I'm always about try before you buy, especially nowadays with the economy. We don't all have $100, $200 just to throw in the wind, right? And not be sure that it actually works. So, yeah. And no bans to report
Okay.
yet.
When is the show coming up? What day?
I'll give it to Kat to post it. It's the 17th, 18th, 19th, and 20th. It's Thursday.
Of
I hope I
next
got
February.
month?
those dates right.
February.
Oh, February. Okay.
February.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a 4-day
Yeah.
show. Moving more into quarterly shows as opposed to every single weekend, just to be
Yeah.
better organized and more volume of people.
Yeah. Yeah. And all I'm getting, Susan, is just to get more product because you keep running out.
I know. Look at my shelf behind me. That was full.
Yeah. Yeah.
I will be spending probably about $4,000 or $5,000.
At least. Yeah. At least. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the starting point. So
You know, it
I do
wasn't until
accept
just.
donations. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm
Go
only
fund
kidding.
me. Go fund Susan.
Yeah, right. No. I'm only teasing. Go ahead,
You know,
Tony.
it just occurred to me that I was saying before the meeting that my whole family got sick except me, and it just occurred to me that I was on the Daily Complete for the whole holidays, and I just ran out of the synergy part of it about a week before everybody got sick. And I didn't get sick at all. My wife was sick, and the whole family was sick, and it was a good thing too because I was really busy over the holidays between Christmas and New Year. I think I did about 15 tunings, which is uncommon. Usually people will wait until January or whatever. But I was doing about 3 tunings a day, and my strength was up. And it just occurred to me now that I was on the Synergy Energy one, but I ran out of it, so I'm going to need more.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
I'll get you to put me down for that.
You're
Okay?
also on the clear too, Tony, or were on the clear. You did the parasite cleanse, which also helped.
I haven't had that for a while, but yeah, I still have a little bit left. But yeah, I'll be on that again too as well.
Yeah, the whole
That was
idea with the clear is if you have something in your throat or you feel something coming on, you just take 4 capsules in the morning and 4 in the evening, and that will be gone within 24 hours. That clear is very potent. Yeah, but not potent in taking it, but just potent in its results. Yeah. Yeah.
okay. Awesome, good stuff.
Thank you.
Thank you. Very timely.
Your internet is
considering-
better too.
Well, that's thanks to Elon. I did
Yeah.
upgrade. And I put the heater on it too. Apparently you can put a heat on it to melt it, the actual dish itself.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know that either. It's like my heat pump, right? I didn't know I had to pressure wash it. What a difference. You get to learn these things.
You have to heat the dish. It helps.
Yeah, there's a little feature that you put on your iPhone. You can heat it so it melts the snow off and the ice
Oh, okay.
off the plate outside, whatever that
Okay.
thing's called.
So it's not so much the heating; it's the snow and ice and rain will block signal.
Yeah.
Yes.
exactly.
Yes.
I'm thinking, well, I'll just take it over to the fire pit there and see if it's just how much it can do, eh? And
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
yeah,
No,
sorry,
we don't wanna do
yeah,
that.
sorry. Yeah, no, it's good to know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like
I'll close us off with a quote for the day. The man who chases 2 rabbits catches neither, according to Confucius.
okay.
I got half of that.
How true.
Oh, you're smart then.